Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. Yeah, so it's been a while. Yep, we skipped the episode pretty much, but we're back. So let's just go to the episode. Let's see how the Aoi road will continue or how it will end, because, well, it's going and going, and we need to get to the ending at some point, right? So maybe this episode, maybe next. It seems like we're very close. So yeah, let's just go, I guess. He walks down the staircase, skipping every other step, and enters the shrine grounds. From there extends a mountain road that, devoid of people, walking through here should be easier. Oh, okay, he got a phone call. That's what the start of the episode. So, is it Gore, or is it actually Aoi from the Under Dimension trying to contact him? In the silence, the familiar sound of his phone ringtone makes him startle. He opens the message expectantly. Oh. Yeah, this is the Aoi, what we think it's Aoi, hopefully. Okay, once again, some gibberish. Kyoji checks the first garbled text message he got. The text subject is a direct reply to the one he got last time. The same sender sent both of these texts, no doubt about it. Okay, so it is Aoi. And the text is once again short. The blank space between the garbled characters probably stands for pronunciation marks. That's the way Aoi types her texts. I have no way of telling if Aoi really sent those texts, but Kyoji quickly decided on a reply and types it in. Oh, let's save it. Okay, we are very late in the game, so it sounds like it might decide actually the ending this time. I'll find you, or I promise I will save you. It depends what Aoi thinks, because maybe she thinks she don't need the savior, or actually, you know what? If you think about this, she always thought about Akane, like Akane is looking superior to on her, right? Like she's like need help and stuff like this, and she hated Akane for that, really. So I think that Promise I Will Save You will remind Aoi Akane, and she would like not really like that, I would think. So I think I Will Find You is more appropriate in the situation, because we want to find her, right, and save her, but I think like I Will Find You is like going more into her than I Will Save You, judging by how she behaved towards Akane previously. Let's go with this. Oh, I actually made a good choice. Nice. Unless both of them were good choices. I will find you for sure. He sends the reply, playing on walks on again. I will find you, he said. Well, how would he find her? The funeral portrait glass casing, the paddles, the mirror fragments, those all reflective surfaces. What does this common denominator mean? Come a bit of it. When Aoi disappeared, there were mirrors all around her, and what made her disappear was a mirror. With his hand in his pocket, he confirms the mirror presence, which has gone lukewarm with his body heat. Kyoji takes out the mirror and gazes into it. All he can see is his own grim reflection. Well, I guess it won't be easy, yeah? We don't even know like what causes this phenomenon. I mean, it's, yeah, Gore is causing this, but, you know, when we can see Aoi actually there. He puts the mirror back in his pocket, disappointed. Nothing making sense right now, as it is, so he just needs to do what he can right now. He walks into the downtown area. It might be worth going back home. Yoshiki might have come back. The people around town are still shambling around aimlessly, their faces blank. Everybody gangsta until this soundtrack plays. He glances at the store window, finding his reflection looking back at him. He didn't see her in the mirror earlier, But he did see her in the picture casing, the puddles and the broken mirror. Because what's the logic behind her appearances? The glass casing of her portrait wasn't technically a mirror. So maybe she can appear on anything that can serve as a mirror in a sense. But how does this work? Is it related to the place or time? Or does our own will have something to do with it? Okay, never mind. I did say she wanted to disappear. Yeah, she did. Actually, did she? I know Yuka told to her that I know you want to disappear. Did Aoi say that herself that she wanted to disappear? I don't think so. Can you remind me in the comments? I think it was only Yuka who said that. Like, I know what you want. I know you want to disappear. I don't think Aoi said that herself. She probably thought about this, but she never said that, right? It does feel like there might be a connection. But as he walks by the store window, pondering this, Kyoji suddenly gulps. The people on the sidewalk are staring at him. You can see them reflected in the glass. Yeah, you started walking normally. Walking around lost in thought made him stand out. The people in his vicinity start shambling towards him, dragging their feet. Their eyes are blank. He feels like he just walked into a zombie movie. Kyoji clings to the store window, his expression rigid with fear. The realization that this group of people is closing on him, intending to God knows what to him, rots him to the spot, roots him. He can pretend that nothing happened at this point. Would he be able to trick them by standing there expressionless now? That's actually a good point. I wonder what will happen. But just as that thought crosses Kyoji's mind, the people all step at once. Each and every one of them moves their right hands behind their back, like someone operated them, all with the same remote control. Oh, Gore found him, nice. And then they all put on masks and burst into laughter as one. Okay, this is creepy. Their masks are the same as the one Gore wears. And under those masks, their lips are curled into a crescent-like smile as they laugh. Kyoji lets out a silent scream. The people continue to shuffle towards him, slowly. He breaks into a run. They're slowly but steadily closing in on him. Whenever he tries to slip through, one step in front of him, the movement suddenly not a zombie type like anymore. Okay, so they can move normally. They just like decided to terrify him as much as possible. He tries to run in a different direction, but more of them appear there. Their laughter gets even louder. The sound of radio comes from the nearby store, and the people move to its rhythm, approaching him like they're dancing the beat of the mime song. Is that a thing, like mime song? What is that? I never heard of this. Out of my way. Sorry. Even if he pushes people out of the way, the people behind immediately move forward to get in his way. Just how many people are gathered there? They gradually surround him. There's nowhere to run. He glares ahead, trying to put his hand on the wall behind him, only to jolt. Okay, I think like it's time for Yoshiki to show up. The wall isn't there. Or for Yamiko, because she has the pendant, right? So maybe she realized that she's like immune to these effects and she can just like move around. Either Yoshiki or Yamiko, we need one of them at this point. He looks around, finding himself in front of the bank. The automatic door is open. Kyoji reflexively bolts into the bank. It's an oblong building with counters and sofas set along the walls. On the far side is another automatic door. It's made so one could go there to reach the parking lot. He can get out of there. Kyoji ran across, not looking back. There isn't a single cleric to be seen. Outside the entrance, the people chasing him are clamoring. He stops in front of the opposite automatic door. The few moments it takes it to open feels frustratingly long. But past the glass door, he finds a suited man wearing a mask. Well, another one, okay, but it's just one, that's good. As soon as the door opens, Koji tackles the masked man. He topples over like a mannequin, and Koji stops over him and runs into the parking lot. He runs through the parking lot and onto the road. There are small side roads on both sides, and he pauses, wondering if he should go left or right. A figure approaches him from the right. It looks like it's wearing a mask. Damn it. He runs to the left. The road connects immediately to the main street. As soon as he steps on the sidewalk, a car pulls over in front of him. Okay, yes, so we actually got Yoshiki. Yoshiki's back. Good. No way. They can use cars now? No, that's Yoshiki. He turns around to run in another direction when the car door opens. Yeah. Yoshiki sticks his head out of the window. Oh man. Yoshiki tilts his head, gesturing for Koji to get in. Save your server. Koji vaults over the car hood and scrambles into the passenger seat. Sorry, I have some troubles with reading, I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what is happening. This is not the best recording session ever. I should take a break. As soon as Koji shuts the door, Yoshiki stomps on the pedal and speeds away. Oh, shut up. You don't get to boss me around. I had stuff to do. Okay, I'm not going to comment on this. Sure you had stuff to do. Koji snaps back at him. Feeling stung by Yoshiki's reasonable comment, Yoshiki scoffs. Koji can't really come up with a comeback to that. He sinks into his seat, his expression sour. What were you doing back there anyway? For real? Yoshiki blows out some cigarette smoke before carrying on, his expression serious. Okay. Like, are you serious? Huh. Gathering ingredients for explosives. That sounds like something out of an action flick. Just how antisocial is this guy? Koji frowns. You could have saved me when I was in front of the bank then. Yeah, I guess so. Like, shoot all of these guys. Yeah, don't do that. Is what they're seeing now reality? Are the townspeople just being controlled like marionettes? That's a good question. Probably it's true. Like, they're like actually controlled people. Because we know that controlling people is a thing in this game. There's so many things he doesn't know. Assuming those people are just helpless. Okay, is this typo or is actually a word? Helpless? Or shouldn't it be like helpless? Helpless? Never heard in my life in that kind of like writing on this one. What the fuck? He wouldn't be able to leave with himself once the town went back to normal if Yoshiki went on the shooting spree. It's unfair. Why do I have to get chased around and you just get to drive around? Yoshiki taps on the window. Ah. Come to think of it, right. It's so clear, of course, that no one could start thinking Yoshiki vehicle. That one could start thinking Yoshiki vehicle is the only one in the world. Through the windows he sees a vehicle that crashed against a guardrail and was abandoned. Yeah. That makes sense, given how many people around the town are shambling around squishingly like zombie. Yoshiki theory seems reasonable. So what do we do now? Koji feels a hint of anxiety fills his heart. Okay, I see that actually... Okay, 1 second. Can I know it's like okay, like with sound for you, but for me it's awfully loud and I don't know like why. This is... I'll do that. 1 second. Koji feels a hint of anxiety in his heart. You think the apartment okay? Don't they know we're there? No way. You say it so easy, but if they know why we are where we are, why didn't they show up yesterday? Besides, last night you said it was because of Yamiko weird amulets. What the hell? And you told me to stay home anyway? Pretty much, yeah. What did you just say? Kyoji, shut up! Oh my god. I swear. Kyoji leans in complaint, but Yoshiki carries on indefinitely. Wrong how? And that's what is the problem. I know that Yuka doesn't care about Yoshiki really, like, she's like, oh, they're still alive, annoying. But she cares about Kyoji quite a lot. And we know that she assaulted people because of this, and at this point I would expect Yuka to actually go for Kyoji and try to get him. But no, she's just like occupied with something else. Like, I don't know, like she needed like to be focusing on like keeping Aoi in that mirror thing. Or maybe Akane, like, where's Akane? That's another thing, right? It's like, we don't know what happened to Akane. Huh. That's certainly a possibility. It doesn't seem like Yuka is obsessed with Kyoji, but he doesn't... It does seem like Yuka is obsessed with Kyoji, but he doesn't have the first idea why is that. Yep, I'm with you. If she only acts that way on a whim, it's possible she's gotten bored of getting after him by now. Okay. Otherwise, maybe they're just toying with us. But as soon as Kyoji says that, Yoshiki's expression hardens at once. Yeah. Yoshiki lips contort into a smirk. He suddenly stops on brakes, making Kyoji lurch forward. The seatbelt digs into his stomach, making a spell of nausea surge up in his throat. Withstanding the urge to vomit, he looks ahead, only to find someone trapped over the car's hood, the top half of her body visible. Oh! Is Yuka standing on the road? Aoi. Okay, never mind. Aoi? Yeah, that's probably the illusion. Don't believe that. Kyoji, you dumb fuck. Yoshiki tries to grab Kyoji by the arm and pulls him back, but Kyoji jumps out of the car before he can. You just had hospital with, like, illusion of Akane. Come on! I know you want to find her, but... You only saw her in mirrors few times. Why would she suddenly stay on the road? Like, think, Kyoji, think. Oh, where were you all this? But once he springs out of the car, Kyoji realized why Yoshiki was trying to stop him. Oh, I'm missing her bottom half. Oh. Great. More trauma. It's a simple cloth doll, fashioned after Aoi top half. Okay, never mind, it's not the actual body. Or like illusion of the body. It's just a doll, okay. But looked so convincingly human earlier. And the one holding the rod, propping the doll up is... Hi! The puppet master himself. Squatting on the road, Gore waves energetically at Kyoji and greets him with a grin. Gore bounds to his feet. Yeah? Yoshiki's voice freezes up. A little girl has appeared before him. Oh, behind him. Okay, in the back seat. She has a slender. She has her slender hands wrapped around Yoshiki's neck. Okay. Yuka just want a hug. Okay, Yuka just want a hug. She looks at Kyoji, narrowing her eyes. Yeah, been a while. You are still alive? Yeah, because she's not human. Yeah. Like, she still can feel pain. We learned that in Akane Road when she got basically stabbed. Yuka fingers dig into Yoshiki's neck. I wonder if she physically is actually strong. Because she never did actually anything that is like... You know, like... Anything that shows like she's like unnaturally strong, right? She might just have the strength like of a girl, just like she looks like. So if she's is she like trying to choke Yoshiki? Like, can she even do this with these puny arms? It depends, like, if she actually can like have like unnatural strength or not, or she's just immortal. I wonder. She never actually displayed any kind of like real like different kind of strength, like physical strength. Gore let out a loud crackle. Okay, so because of Kyoji everything gets like more fucked up for some reason. Yoshiki frowns. What is she talking about? Kyoji can't understand anything Yuka says. Yuka suddenly narrows her eyes in a ghastly manner. Probably not, that feels like awfully awful. Okay, let's just put a little bit of sound like this. Yeah, now we can hear actually the sounds. Yuka nails stab into Yoshiki's skin. Is she actually... Okay, seems like she actually have like paranormal strength as well. There is no way that Yoshiki is going to be choked by her otherwise. He could like easily get out of there, right? Like just like go down and like she probably would like sleep. Unless she like put like her arms like this and like a choke like thing. But I don't know. it seems like not because her nail, so she's like doing that. Oh man. So Yuka has the hands of the dainty little girl. She has a firm hold on one of Yoshiki's vital spots. Yoshiki grows progressively paler. So she does have the paranormal strength. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, right? Actually, maybe no. Even if she would just hold like some actually vital spots on the neck, so like if he moved, then he would die because it would be crushed or something. She's still like normally with human strength shouldn't be able to like take a hold on him, I think. Even in that situation. When Kyoji makes to hurry over, the same kind of a dry bang he heard earlier shakes the air. Oh? Your hands go limp, and Kyoji reflexively clings to the driver's side door. The moment Yoshiki unlocks the door, Kyoji opens it, grabs him by the arm and pulls him out. Oh, he actually he managed to shoot Yuka again. Okay. And Gore is actually concerned about Yuka. Like, I'm really interested in like Yuka and Gore like relation there. Who's Gore to Yuka? And who's Yuka to Gore? The driver's seat he just occupied now has 2 bullet marks, and the faint scent of gunpowder lingers in the air. Yoshiki coughs briefly, but soon gets to his feet. Yuka's slender fingers left marks on his throat, and the spots where her nail dug into him are bleeding. Yuka gets out of passenger seat, all wobbly, her head hung. Yoshiki stands up in front of Kyoji, at which point Kyoji realizes he's protecting him. Aww, you hurt Yuka! Like, when she's doing face like this, I don't know if I should be happy or not. Like, it's confusing. Like, on Akane, like, ending, I felt sorry for Yuka, like, what's happening, like, she looks very sad and disappointed and stuff. And on the other hand, she's doing such a horrible things that I just, like, think, like she deserves everything like that. But on the other hand, like, it's sad and it's like, I have no idea what to think of Yuka. Like, my emotions are like all over the place. Like, it's dependent on the situation with her. Like, what the fuck? Usually she's just like scary and like, no, please do not come here closer. Please just go away. And other times she's like, yeah, like, sure, I will hug you, headbutts and everything. The 2 tiles of droplets patter down the ground at Yuka's feet. One of them is blood, but the other is transparent. See, that's what I mean when I said like I'm confused about my feelings. And the worst or maybe best part, I don't know, is that when she's like that, she sounds really like not actually bullshitting us. She feels like, you know, like she actually mean that. Like, why would you hurt me? Like, why are you doing this? Like, she don't understand her own actions or something. It almost feels like, I don't, like, do we have like 2 Yukas? Like, do we have like double personality here or something? Which one is true? Like the scary Yuka or the cute Yuka? Like, what? Or like sad Yuka, maybe. Yuka licks her head, her expression contorted by tears. Her thin neck tilts overwhelming. Yoshiki, you sick bastard. Oddly enough, Gore is moving. He shouted earlier, but now he's completely stiff. Like a toy that needs its spring wound. Okay. Interesting. So... I think like we had this before when Gore stopped, right? It's been a while, but I'm not sure if I made this theory or not. Because I thought about this right now, but maybe I just forgot. Like, is Gore like needy, like Gore needs Yuka to be like aware to be moving? Like, is Yuka controlling Gore? So when she's like focusing on pain and have like different thoughts, Gore cannot move really very well, right? Like Gore can probably like help her, fix her or whatever, right? But she needs to like actually make him move. So we deal with Yuka and then we are dealing with Gore. So the most like best thing to do is like to go actually after Yuka and eliminate her. So Gore will like stop moving and resisting. And then we can eliminate Gore. I think like that's the best approach, it seems. If we want to like eliminate them both. But yeah. Yeah. Yuka bends back, stumbling on her thin legs. Her upper body sways in the circular motion. Under the midday sun, her pale skin is visible through the gaps in her clothes, which startles Kyoji. Holy shit, he shoots a lot! Yuka jolts. 2 holes tear open in her chest, and the blood spilling out of them drench her clothes in red. The blood runs down, flowing over her thighs and dripping into the asphalt. Yoshiki orders, his eyes fixed still on Yuka. Kyoji doesn't budge though. Yeah, it is fucked up scene. Yuka looks up, her small red tongue visible between her parted blood-stained lips. Again, I feel bad for Yuka. What the fuck is this game doing to me? Her body spasms painfully. Her eyes are moist and wavering. This should be gruesome sight. It should be. At Yoshiki chilling voice, Kyoji finally comes to. He hurries into the driver's seat, sliding over the gearbox to settle into the passenger seat. Yoshiki settles into the car immediately after this. Is she dead? No! She got shot before and she's like not wounded. Kyoji, what kind of even question is that? Yoshiki replies coldly and speeds off. Gore body still stand unmoving on their way, but Yoshiki runs over it without a second thought. Okay. Just like run over Gore, okay? The tires grind over him, but there isn't a single scream to be heard. Kyoji feels like his heart is about to explode. Normally this would be a crime. It feels like he's become a criminal. But Kyoji can tell this isn't nearly enough to do them in. He doesn't know why or how, but it's clear they transcend the rules of nature. The car advances into the outskirts of town and starts climbing up the mountain road. Looking out the back window, offers a panoramic view of Kurehito. It's like Yuka has like only a single puppet, and her single puppet can do all the like weird stuff around. So she's controlling Gore as the puppet, and the Gore is controlling everything else. So it's like she's using a program to control the network, basically. Kyoji blinks a few times. It looks like a faint mist is hanging over the town, and he can make out another image overlapping it. Hey old man, I think I see something strange over there. Yoshiki glances back while steering the vehicle and replies indifferently. Also, I saw like discussion on Discord that there's like a big diversity actually in people liking like roads in Gore Screaming Show. It's like every single one of you have like different like favorite like ending or like least favorite ending or actually the road. Like some of you says that Akane road is the worst, some says that Aoi is worst, and some says that Kika is the worst. Like usually like so far like the games I played, most of people are like, you know, agreeing on like what's the best road or whatever, but not in this case. This is very interesting. If you played, actually no, because it might be a spoiler. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Actually, you can tell me. Let me know in the comments, like, which is your favorite road in Gore Screaming Show? Between Akane, Aoi, and Kika. What does that mean? Okay. Goji thinks to ask how. Well, he can bring himself to do it. Yoshiki said he has what he needs to prepare a weapon, so maybe that will work. And there's something else on his mind. Yeah. Oh, maybe she means Aoi actually. Said that somebody. Oh, maybe she means Aoi, not. I thought like she means Kyoji, but maybe she means Aoi in that different world. Maybe the places where she goes while being in this mirror road are the places where the world of Yuka and Gore can affect the physical world. So if Aoi in that like different like dimension will go to Kyoji's house, then they can invite Kyoji's house basically. So Aoi is like a virus at this point, if we like make analogy like this. He's infecting everything. Did he mean Aoi? She was right there, but he couldn't see her. What did that mean? They didn't make her invisible or something like that? And how does Aoi only appearing when she's reflected on the surface fit into this? Koji unconsciously stabs his hand into his pocket and touches the mirror. Yoshiki points at the rearview mirror. Oh! Aoi is sitting on the back seat. Wait, what? He reaches for the back seat, turning around, but no one's there. You can see her too? Yeah, exactly. Koji looks up at the mirror again, but Aoi isn't there anymore. Yeah, pretty much. A lot of times. Yeah, I guess I didn't tell you. When I was at Aoi's funeral, I saw her reflected in her portrait. And back then in the mansion ruins, there were pieces of a mirror on the floor, and I saw her there too. Yeah. I like how Yoshiki is so collected, and he actually can think. And not like Kyoji, oh my god, Aoi is showing up, what I'm going to do? I'm going to run around the town and do a bunch of like bullshit. Ah! Condition. Koji thinks back to all the times Aoi appeared. The portrait, the puddle, the mirrors, they were all different times of day. Except it couldn't be, right? Koji takes Aoi mirror out of his pocket. If he remembers right, every time it appeared, it was after he unconsciously touched the mirror. Oh, okay. Interesting. So is this mirror like a door or something? It like let you peek inside? It's not like any mirror can do this. He's like affected by this world for a brief moment when he looks into this mirror. That's why he can get a glimpse of that world in like other pieces. Oops. Okay. Koji hopefully looks up at the car's mirror. But Aoi is not in the back seat. Okay, never mind. The theory bunked. Yoshiki glances at Kyoji and then returns his eyes to the road. Kyoji gets the odd feeling that this is Yoshiki's way of telling him to keep his spirits up. This curt, unsociable guy might be much kinder at heart than Kyoji initially thought. Yoshiki continues expressionlessly. Kyoji nods firmly. If nothing else, there's a silver lining here. They don't go back to the apartment. They park the car in the spot near woods and end up sleeping in it. Kyoji gets the feeling that they are not really safe no matter where they are, but being inside the car would mean they can react quickly if something happens. Yoshiki lowers his seat backrest and says he's going to sleep, but it doesn't like he's sleeping. Yeah, like he's like constantly on the alert. Maybe he really is asleep, but he's not stirring at all, and Kyoji can hear his breathing. If he's asleep, he's sleeping like the dead. Kyoji probes the mirror in his pocket, his eyes constantly flicking over to the side view mirror. Aoi, come out now. I want to see you. He calls out from his heart, and before long, Kyoji ends up really falling asleep. We're going to see Aoi again? Probably, right? Because last time we had a dream and we saw Aoi like... Never mind! We do not see Aoi. But... yeah. We're awake. And new day means that the new episode is coming up the other day. So yeah. Thank you everyone for being with me. We encountered Yuka and Gore once again. Yoshiki being a savior, as always. And yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know how to feel about Yuka. Like, at this point in the story, can you even, like, I don't know, like, make your thoughts on Yuka? I don't know, let me know in the comments. Like, what you actually think of Yuka in, like, currently. Because I generally have no idea what to think about her. On one side, she's like horrible, like why the fuck would she do what she's doing? And like why? Just like, no, go away, like you're scary. And on the other side, it's like, why you are sad? Why you feel like you genuinely think you don't deserve what's happening to you? Are you like, I don't know, is this like some kind of a curse that needs to be lifted, and like you're doing like what you do just because you have to? Like, that reminds doing something that you have to. It reminds me some other visual novel I played on the channel, but I'm not going to spoiler which one. Yeah, like, I don't know. Anyway, I think like sooner or later everything will be clearer. So yeah, thank you everyone for being with me, for joining for this episode. So leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe for more of Gore Screaming Show, and you can also become a patron if you would like to support me this way. And yeah, thank you everyone for being with me, and I will see you all in the next episode. So for now, PocketWatch is going out.